Picture this. You're sitting in the IELTS exam room, headphones on, heart racing. The recording starts. You hear the first question. Your mind goes blank. You understand the words. But the answer? Gone. And just like that, your Band 9 dream slips away. I know this feeling. 3 years ago, someone scored Band 5.5 in IELTS Listening. Destroyed, embarrassed, lost. But what if I told you that exact same person scored Band 9 just 6 months later? Not talent, not luck. A simple system that rewires how your brain processes English. Today, you're getting that complete journey. The failures, the breakthroughs, the exact techniques. Her name is Priya, and by the end of this lesson, you'll know exactly what she did. So get comfortable. Let's begin together. Meet Priya, 24 years old, Mumbai, India. She dreams of studying nursing in Canada. Her entire future depends on one number, Band 7 in IELTS. She books her first test, studies 2 months, feels ready. Test day arrives. She walks into the exam center. Confident, the listening recording begins. Section 1. Easy questions, simple conversation. But something goes wrong. She hears a phone number. Was it 6 or 60? Panic! She misses the next 3 answers. Picture it clearly. By Section 2, she's completely lost. Her confidence? Shattered. The test ends. Priya sits there, frozen. 2 weeks later, listening 5.5. That night, the embarrassment hits hard. 5.5. After 2 months. Her family asks about the score. She lies, says she's waiting. This is where Priya's confidence breaks. But then something shifts. She won't give up. She'll find a different way. She starts researching and discovers something that changes everything. After 3 months of this new approach, she takes the test again. This time, her hands don't shake. Her mind doesn't freeze. She's ready. The recording plays. Every answer feels clear. The recording plays. Every answer feels clear. 6 weeks later, she opens her email. Listening. Band 9.0. Natural. Confident. Priya is on her way to Canada now. Perfect. Now you're about to learn the exact techniques Priya mastered. Priya had to master 8 listening abilities, not vocabulary words, abilities that separate Band 5 from Band 9. Ability number 1, prediction. This is where most learners fail. Prediction means preparing your brain before the recording starts. Most students just wait and listen. Wrong. Priya learned to read questions first, predict answers, prepare her mind. Question. The library closes at blank. Before listening, think, probably 5 p.m., 6 p.m., or 9 p.m. Now your brain hunts for that specific information. Say it with me. I predict before I listen. Think of prediction as turning on a flashlight before entering a dark room. Ability number 2, keyword focus. Listen closely. Keyword focus means catching only important words. Most students try understanding every word. Brain overload. Missed answers. Priya's secret. Listen for names, numbers, times, opinion words. Ignore everything else. Recording. The conference starts at 9:30, but registration opens at 8 WIDEs. Keywords. Conference, 9:30, registration, 8 WIDEs. Everything else? Noise. Visual anchor. Keyword focus is fishing. You don't catch water, you catch fish. Ability number 3, paraphrasing recognition. Pay attention. IELTS loves paraphrasing. Question uses one word. Recording uses different word. Same meaning. Question. The course is suitable for beginners. Recording. This program is perfect for people just starting out. Beginners equals people just starting out. Here's a real trap from Cambridge IELTS Book 15. Question asks, what renovation is planned? Recording says, we're going to upgrade the facilities. Renovation equals upgrade. Different words, same meaning. Priya trained herself to catch these switches. Notice how your understanding is growing. Ability number 4, distraction filtering. Focus here. Distraction filtering means ignoring wrong information designed to confuse you. Question. What time is the meeting? Recording. Originally it was 3 p.m., but we changed it to 5 p.m. Wrong answer, 3 p.m. Right answer, 5 p.m. IELTS tests your ability to filter distractions. Priya stayed calm. Didn't jump on the first answer. Here's the psychology. Band 9 is not accuracy. It's recovery speed. When you miss something, you don't panic. You move forward. Ability number 5, note-taking speed. Most learners write full sentences. They miss the next question. Priya learned. Write keywords only. Use symbols. Stay fast. Instead of the library is closed on Sunday, write library closed sun. Fast, clear, efficient. Your notes don't need to be perfect. They need to be fast enough. Ability number 6, spelling under pressure. This sounds simple. Spelling kills Band 9 dreams every day. Priya scored 8.5 on her second attempt. Why not 9? One spelling mistake. Wednesday instead of Wednesday. One letter. Lost Band 9. From that day, she wrote every word she heard. Checked it, corrected it. Visual anchor. Spelling is the difference between desert and dessert. One letter changes everything. Ability 7. Accent adaptation. IELTS uses British, American, Australian, Canadian accents, sometimes all in one test. Priya panicked at Australian accents. Couldn't understand. She started practicing. Podcasts from different countries, news, interviews. After 40 days, her brain adapted. All accents became easy. Contrast. British says schedule, like schedule. Americans say schedule. Same word, different sound. Ability 8. Confidence under pressure. The most powerful skill. Confidence under pressure means staying calm when you miss an answer. Most students panic, lose focus, miss the next 5 questions. Priya learned. One wrong answer doesn't matter. Move on. Stay present. Think of it as surfing. If you fall, you get back up. You don't drown in panic. Excellent work. Now let's hear these abilities in action. You're about to hear real Band 9 listening speed. I'm going to tell Priya's story as one continuous flow. Don't pause. Just listen and try to speak with me. Ready? Let's go. Priya sits in the exam room. Nervous but ready. The recording starts. Section 1 begins. She hears a phone number, writes it fast, moves to the next question. Section 2 starts. A woman talks about a museum tour. Priya predicts answers before listening. Catches every keyword. Ignores distractions. Section 3 begins. Multiple people talk at once. She stays focused. Filters unnecessary words. Writes notes quickly. Section 4 arrives. A university lecture. Big vocabulary, complex ideas. But Priya's ready. She adapted to the accent. recognizes paraphrasing, stays confident. The test ends. She checks spelling. Everything's correct. 6 weeks later, the email arrives. Listening, Band 9.0. Priya smiles. Her dream is alive. Perfect. That's how Band 9 English flows when you're confident and unstoppable. Now let's practice. Your turn. 4 real IELTS scenarios. Scenario 1. The distraction trap. You're in section 2. Speaker says, "The museum tour originally started at 10 a.m. However, due to staff shortages, we've moved it to 11 a.m. That's 11 a.m., not the original 10 a.m. time." What's the answer? Practice now. Not 10 a.m. because you heard it first. Say, "I wait for confirmation." The answer is 11 a.m. Good. Scenario 2. The double speaker disagreement. Section 3. 2 students discuss a project deadline. Student A: "I think we should submit it on Friday." Student B: "Actually, the professor said Monday is fine." Student A: "Oh, right, Monday then." Question: When will they submit the project? Practice now. Not Friday, the first answer mentioned. Say, "I listen for agreement. They both agree on Monday." That's the answer. Excellent. Scenario 3. The paraphrase ambush. Section 4. Lecture about climate change. Question: What solution does the speaker recommend? Recording: The most effective approach would be transitioning to renewable energy sources. Your brain searches for the word solution, but the recording says approach. Solution equals approach, same meaning. Practice now. Say, "Renewable energy sources. I recognize paraphrasing immediately." Perfect. Scenario 4. The accent plus speed challenge. Australian speaker talks fast. We'll be meeting at the Uni Library, not the City one, around 3:30. Question: Where will they meet? Practice now. Not City Library. Say, "University Library. I filtered the distraction and caught the real location." Amazing. You're training your brain to think like a Band 9 listener. Now let's talk about cultural secrets. IELTS. Listening isn't just English. It's understanding how English speakers communicate. 4 insights that helped Priya break through. Tip number 1. Weak forms. Native. Speakers don't say every word clearly. Going to becomes gonna. Want to becomes wanna. Got to becomes gotta. Example: I'm going to the store sounds like I'm gonna the store. In IELTS, you'll hear weak forms constantly. Train your ear for relaxed pronunciation. You're learning real English. Tip number 2. British versus American numbers. This trips up so many students. British say not or oh. Americans say 0. Phone number 505. British say 505. Americans say 505. Dates differ too. Americans, March 5th. British, the 5th of March. Know both. IELTS uses both. Tip number 3. Politeness softens answers. English speakers use polite language constantly. Instead of no, they say "I'm afraid not" or "not really." Instead of yes, they say "absolutely" or "certainly." In IELTS, answers are wrapped in politeness. "I'm not sure that's entirely correct" means no. "That sounds lovely" means yes. Decode politeness. Make every section easier. Tip number 4. Silence means emphasis. When someone pauses in conversation, it often means agreement or careful thinking. Section 3, Group Discussions. Someone makes a point. Another pauses. Then says, exactly or right. That pause isn't confusion, it's emphasis. Understanding this helps you predict answers faster. These cultural patterns make the 8 abilities 10 times more powerful. Now your final challenge. This separates Band 7 from Band 9. I'm telling Priya's story at maximum native speed. Try to keep up. Catching 50% at this speed is excellent. Advanced listening training. Ready? Burst 1. The failure. Priya failed her first test. Band 5.5. Crushed. Wanted to quit, but didn't. She researched, found new techniques, practiced prediction, focused on keywords, learned paraphrasing, filtered distractions, trained her ears to different accents, stayed confident under pressure. Every day she improved. Burst 2. The transformation. 3 months passed. Second test. This time different. She walked in without fear. Recording started. Section 1, easy. Section 2, clear. Section 3, focused. Section 4, powerful. Never panicked, never froze. Predicted every answer, caught every keyword, ignored every distraction, spelled every word perfectly. Burst 3, the victory. 6 weeks later, email arrived. Hands shaking. There it was. Listening. Band 9.0. Not 8.5. Not 8.0. 9.0. Perfect score. She screamed, cried, called her family. Studying nursing in Canada. Real now. Everything changed. She refused to give up. Found the right system. Trained like a champion. If you kept up with most of that, you're ready for Band 9 listening. That's how native speakers process information every day. If you understood 60%, you just handled advanced English under pressure. Incredible lesson today. You discovered Priya's journey from 5.5 to 9.0. You learned 8 listening abilities. You practiced real scenarios. You explored cultural secrets. You challenged yourself with native speed. Most importantly, you trained your listening brain today. Tomorrow, try one ability. Choose prediction, keyword focus, or distraction filtering. Apply it. Notice the difference. Which ability will you practice first? Where are you from? Tell me in the comments. If this lesson helped your IELTS listening, hit that like button. Want more story-based lessons? Subscribe to Easy Steps English Podcast. But here's what you need to know. IELTS listening is powerful, but there's one module where even Band 9 listeners completely freeze. You can predict perfectly. Your keyword focus is sharp. Your accents are adapted. But then you sit for IELTS speaking. Face to face with an examiner. Your mind goes blank. Why does this happen to advanced speakers? Because listening is one skill. Speaking is a completely different battle. And if you can't express ideas clearly, confidently, naturally, your dream score disappears. That's what we're covering next. The secrets to IELTS Speaking Band 9. The techniques that turn nervous students into confident speakers. The exact phrases that impress examiners. That video is ready for you right now. Your IELTS journey continues there. This is Edward from Easy Steps English Podcast. Practice one technique tomorrow. Stay confident, speak naturally, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Goodbye for now.